I'm terrible at sex because of the Bible. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Give it up for Osman Shibli, for Verity Sharpe, for Lee Hudson, and Nick Adamson, everybody! So, Bill, you know Lee from before, furthest away from me. Next to him we've got Verity, next to him we've got Osman, and right next to me we've got Nick. Who do you want to pair Lee up with in this section? Would you like to pair him up with Verity, with Osman, or with Nick? Nick. So Nick is going to come Lee and vice versa, which means Verity's going to come Osman and vice versa. So that's the pairs. Give them all a huge round of applause to make their way back up the stage. As you know, we've got 8 performances, 4 as themselves, 4 as each other, so let's get the show moving. Please put your hands together, raise your roof, give loads of love for the wonderful Osman Shibli!
Thank you. My name's Osman for brown people. I moved here from a place called Qatar. I moved here about 2 years ago. I was actually back there. I was at the beach. It's really hot in Qatar. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the sun, but check it out. Well, one of my friends here, he goes, "Oh, you should come to some of the beaches we have. You should come to Southend-on-Sea." That's it. That's the joke. All right. I made a big mistake my first month here. Everybody roasts me for it. You guys are gonna promise not to laugh. My first month here, I paid for a TV license. And you guys just let me. Nobody told me this was the biggest scam in British history. They sounded so threatening in the letters, you know what I mean? I forgot I don't own a TV. So the first letter was like, "Dear resident, please get a TV license." And the second letter was like, "We're inside your balls, we're coming out. Give me a chair. Anybody have a TV license? Anybody? Fucking idiots. It's so stupid. It's free. You should press yes. So no. I'm happy to be here. I moved here for uni. I didn't know anybody moving here, and the advice I got was like to join societies, but I don't know. The only options for me were like football society and rugby society, and they're both shit. You know what I mean? They're both kind of overly masculine and brutal. The socials, especially, you go to the football society social, they're brutal. You know what I mean? They'll eat you up and spit you out. You go to the rugby ones, they'll eat you out and spit on you. You know what I mean? I did that joke at Uni of Oxford, and some guy in the crowd, he shouts out, he goes, "Hockey is where the real homosexuals are." I got kicked out of the rugby social for showing up fully clothed. You know what I mean? I don't know how that happened. Yeah. I moved here from Qatar. Introducing myself like takes a lot of work. You know what I mean? I have to like kind of give people like a whole thing, but I've gotten it down to like a 3-point science. So I used to live in Pakistan. I lived in a house there. That house was made of straw. And then I moved to Qatar. I lived in a house there. This house was made of sticks. You guys can guess how that one ended. And then I moved to the UK. This house is made of bricks. And you know what the crazy thing about the first 2 places were? Those are both Muslim countries, so I don't even know how they let pigs build houses there. You know? You guys treat your pigs well here? Give them all the building materials you need. So I've been doing comedy for like 3 years now. It's weird, but people say weird shit to you after gigs, especially if you're like young. I started when I was 18. I'm 21 now, and I know I don't look 21. I know I look like I've just left my second marriage, and that's great. She was great. But people say weird shit too. Like I was doing a gig up north, and this lady came up to me after the gig, and she was like, "I could have been your mother," you know? I don't know how to explain to her that would be like physically impossible, because my dad's from a beautiful part of South Pakistan, and she was Susan from the Midlands, so I don't even know how they would have met, you know? Yeah, people say weird shit too. I had some guy come up to me after the gig, and he was like, "I like the jokes you do, but I don't like the jokes you do about like race and stuff." I was like, "Maybe you're racist, you know?" And he was like, nah. I was like, "Maybe you are though." And he was like, "Nah, I don't have a racist bone in my body." I was like, "Yeah, that's not really where that's stored." Otherwise, you could just call out racist people as they came out. Because you could just X-ray every baby, and you're like, all right, that one's racist. You know, could you imagine that? You give birth to a racist baby. Your baby just comes out, and you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear its first words. And the doctor's like, I don't think you want to hear that. I'm trying to meet people. I'm on every dating app. Tinder, Bumble, Grindr, Uber, every app. I saw this one profile that was like, I like guys with personality. I was like, this is great news, because I have multiple that you can choose from. You know what I mean? I think I'm at 4 minutes. I think I'm done. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Osman Shibli! And keep it going for our second act. Give it up for Verity Sharpe!
Hi, my name is Verity, and I'm the resident northerner on the bill. Thank you. I know what you're thinking. Prove it! If you cut me open, I bleed gravy. It's like, Bisto. I live in London now. I moved here because I love Pret and Ket, turns out. The first place I looked around when I was looking for a place to live in London was this grotty little spot in Tottenham. You know, it wasn't a crack den, but it was well on its way. It was one of those places you could kind of smell it before you saw it. You know, it was sort of incense, damp walls, and other people's farts. So I met the housemate. They were drinking a glass of milk throughout the visit. And I thought, oh my god, I could move in with a serial killer. Didn't even offer me any milk. Height of rudeness. So, but it was 450 quid a month, right? So that was like nothing. And I stood talking to the housemate, and something ran past my leg, and I fucking shit myself, right? And the housemate, they went, oh, do you like cats? I was like, yeah, I fucking love cats. When I looked down to pet it, well, it was a cat. It was just inside out. You know, one of those hairless bastards. Yeah, it's like having your own personal scrotum to run around your house and shit. Terrible. But I had to, you know, I'm a people pleaser, so I pet it. And then the housemate was like, oh, she's just had kittens. Do you want to meet them? I don't know why you talk like this. But yeah, we went through to their bedroom, and on the bed was 3 little ball bags. And they were so translucent. And I just got the overwhelming urge to juggle them. But you can't because they're cats. I'm going to do something absolutely horrific now, and I'm going to do a poem. Because I'm a cunt. I apologise. This one's called Gaff Hunt, and it goes like this. I found a gaff in London town, it's a bed piss cesspit for a oh fucking hell. On a gaff hunt in London town, it's bed piss cesspits, I'm looking round. The paint on the walls is fucking brown. The damp's gone dank, the mold's gone old, the pest problem is uncontrolled. Boilers, the lackeys on a top of meter, boilers broke, but there's a fan heater, but it's only $4.50 a month, plus bills. Plus 8 weeks deposit. I'm chuffing thrilled. I found a gaff in London town. It's a bed piss cesspit for a desperate clown. The paint on the walls is fucking brown. 13 housemates plus ghosts means for a pretty fucking big Sunday roast. A commute with suits from Zone 6. It's a lengthy odyssey back to Sticks. Landlords selling up. They've had enough. The housing crisis chews up another piss poor puff. I'm allowed to say that. Thank God that is the end of the poem and the end of my set. Bless your souls and bless your holes. It's been very short.
Verity Sharpe, everybody! And let's put our hands together. Welcome back to the stage, Lee Hudson!
There we go. Bring this up here because I was not expecting to be here. We good? Again?
Yes!
Good stuff. Make some noise if we've got any couples here tonight. Okay, just what? The others left. Maybe she was giving birth, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. One of my favourite things in life is to watch couples arguing in public. Hopefully that's what they've gone to do, in which case I'm going to run out of here and follow them. But I hit the jackpot recently. I got to watch a couple argue directly in front of me in the queue to board a plane at the airport, which was amazing because I got to stand here while the argument took place here. Fantastic. Some crucial pieces of information for you to know. The guy in the couple was wearing his neck pillow already in the queue. It was on his head. And I could see in his girlfriend's eyes that she did not respect him at all. And I could hear every word of this argument, so I could just hear him going, all I'm saying is we visit your family far more than we visit my family. And I'm like, yeah, it's because your family raised a little bitch who wears a neck pillow in the queue at the airport. That's on you. Oh dear. I saw another couple at the airport whose way of life, their type of relationship, quite frankly, disgusted me. And that was an adult Disney couple. Absolute freaks. A childless adult Disney couple. And they were both wearing the ears. Both of them. At the airport. They had them on. And I didn't look where their flight was going. I didn't have time to. But I hope to God it was going to Disneyland. So can you imagine if they were just going to Berlin? And they're like, we need to let the Germans know that we love Mickey. It's sick freaks. I feel like you can tell how attractive you are by what you can get away with in a relationship. I think that tells you a lot. Because there's some people out there, they can cheat on their partner, get found out, their partner won't leave them. Which is insane to me because I once got broken up with for not wearing a belt. So I was like, I know I'm not the best looking guy, but I didn't realise I was fashion faux pas ugly. That's pretty brutal. I am more sexually active than I deserve to be though, which does come as a shock to some people. And although the last two women that I slept with both had eczema, I don't know what that's saying, but it is saying something, isn't it? It's like they both looked at me and went, well, he already looks like he has crumbs in his bed, so... Oh dear. I'm getting old as well. I turned 40 this year, which is very depressing. And I know I'm getting old. I went to a rave last year, and the white in my beard showed up in the black light. I was like, it's time to go home, Grandad. You should not be here. This is for the children. Also, I realised how old I'm getting because a lot of the movies I enjoyed as a teenager are now deeply problematic by today's standards. I rewatched American Pie recently. Do we all remember American Pie?
Yeah.
And there's some stuff in that which is like, oh, that's not okay. At one point, the main character, Jim, he secretly records a woman undressing in his room. No consent, and he broadcasts it live on the internet. That is a sex crime. That is illegal. If the whole premise of American Pie was Jim trying to get fucked at prom, American Pie 2 should have been Jim getting fucked in prison. That's what that should have been. He's a bad man. Cool, okay, you don't quite like the American Pie stuff. What else we got on here? Oh dear. I drive a lot for comedy. I do it all over the country, have to drive a lot. One of the worst things I find about driving is the people who sit in the middle lane on the motorway. Absolutely the worst people in the world. And every time I do it, I try and I'll give them a chance to move over. If they don't, I'll undertake. I'll have a look across at the idiot I'm dealing with. And without fail, almost every time, they look like the sort of person who is driving in the middle lane because Nigel Farage has told them that the left lane is woke or something. And I feel like the best way to combat that is we need to paint the middle lane of every motorway in the country with the rainbow flag. They will not drive in it. Apart from a handful of them who will drive in it late at night and they think no one's going to find out. Oh dear. I realised recently there's a straight flag. Are you aware of that?
No.
Yeah, it's not the Union Jack either. There's an actual designated straight flag, and you see the queer flag, it's the rainbow. Lots of colour on there. There's the trans flag, which is the white, the pink, and the blue. Lots of colour on there. The straight flag has no colour on it. Zero colour. It is black down to white with a sort of scale of grey in between. I was like, is that what the queer community think of straight people? That's how boring they think we are. Even the asexual flag has colour on it, and they don't fuck at all. I feel, as a straight person, victimised because, being straight is a spectrum. there's some people out there who just maybe do missionary once a quarter, but there are some straight people out there who are getting pissed on. So I think they deserve a splash of colour on the flag. Splash of yellow on the flag, splash of yellow on the face. It's all good. Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Lee Hudson! Keep it going, build up again, give it up for Nick Adamson!
So this is a room full of single people? Is this a room full of mute single people? Guys, I am so sick of people in London whining about dating being hard. Oh, it's so hard for you. It's so hard having to swipe on your little phone. Oh, it's so hard having to swipe. Oh, but she doesn't have right eyes. Oh, I have to text words to people. Oh, it's so hard to me. I have to sit in a pub and say I have cats and that I really want to go to Glasgow. Oh, it's so hard. Try dating in Alabama. Because you only got so many cousins, am I right, my guy? Am I right? Yeah! This guy gets it. Yeah. Shall we say the hardest thing about it? Their brothers always call first dibs. That's right, yeah. You gotta get in quick with the cousins. No. I've yet to have a crowd be like, you're right. Yeah. The real hard thing about dating out, I was Christian. Like, I was hardcore Christian. We got any Christians here tonight, believers? Yeah. Hallelujah, bro. He's like, I'm gonna try. I'm in church. I just raised my hand. All right, that's cool, man. You still like believe hard? Dude, I was like hard. My degree is a bachelor's of science in biblical studies. I'm gonna give you a second with a bachelor's of science in biblical studies, guys. I have a BS in BS. Like, come on, like, how does this work? Like, I double majored. I had a bachelor's of arts in TikTok. None of it makes sense, you know? Like, literally, my degree just says Bible on it. It just says... Do you know what Bible means? Book. I degreed in book. I have a degree in book, not books, book. I learned book good. I know book. I read book. Like, that's my 4 years of life was book. That's it. And I can tell you that of all my time in church, all the time of learning the Bible, I have to say, they've gotten way too liberal with the word come. Do you know how many times I've said with a straight face, the Lord is coming. He is come. Christ has risen and will come again. I have stood in church and sang, come, Lord Jesus. Come, and not laughed once. You know what's really crazy? There are certain sects of Christianity in America where they call God Daddy. Do you know what that's like being in that church? Daddy, oh, come, Daddy. Fill us, Daddy. Oh, come, fill us, Daddy. And you gotta sit with that? All of this speak of come, and not once does God mention the clitoris in the Bible. Really? Do you know how much I needed that? 32 years old, having to Google as a divorced man, where is the clitoris? It hurts. But I will say this, I fucking studied and I learned. I'm good at learning one thing, Bible. I learned, all right? I put the work in because women, you deserve it, all right? You deserve, men don't know what they're fucking doing. Women deserve us to put the effort in. But I do have to say this, after all my studies, I have to ask, women, do you even want to come? No one said yes, by the way. There's still no yes. I fucking knew it. I knew it, Will. They don't. He was about to high five me. He was like, I can't. This is being filmed on YouTube. I can't. Don't know if you're single or not, but she might find out. He might, who knows. But no, I feel bad. Like, I sound like a bitter guy, but like, I just want to help. All right? Like, I just want to help women. I'm so good at coming. All right? I learned from my Heavenly Father, but I'm so good at it. You know how many times people have said to me, wow, you came already? Like, let me help you, all right? I love the amount of quiet laughing because the guys are so scared to make it loud. And they're just like, oh, you guys aren't even, you're all single, let it out. No, I just want to help, all right? I have to leave with this advice. Like, I get it, it's complicated, there's a lot going on down there, but women, can we just simplify? All right? I'm trying to have sex, not play Bop It. Okay? Can we just be honest? Like, there's a tempo that nobody knows, all right? There's a lot of things that have to happen. It's like, pull it, twist it, bop it, pull it, twist it, flick it, pull it, bop it, flick 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 it. Really? Flick it, flick it, flick it, choke it. What? I mean, flick it, flick it. Can we just simplify? Can we do that? No? Alright, women, I apologize. Alright, no. Thank you guys. I've been Nick Adamson. Have a good night.
We love Nick Adamson, everyone! Now we're going to mix it up, so let's bring back our first opposite pattern. And this time with the material of Verity Sharpe. Welcome back to the stage, Osman Shibli!
Hello, everybody. I'm Verity. I'm from the north, and I used to bleed Bisto gravy, and now I live in the south, and I bleed green top milk. I don't know. I used to live in the south, but I used to live in the north, but I moved down here because I want to be actually relevant in comedy. I went to a flat viewing. The person showing me the flat was sipping a glass of milk, and that's illegal, I think. So the person showing me the flat was either Norman Bates or an actual infant. So the infant didn't offer any milk. It was 400 pounds a month, and then something ran past my leg, and that was another infant. No, it was a cat. One of those hairless cats that looks like a ball sack. So I pet the ball sack, and then I started juggling them, but then I dropped the ball sacks. Because looking at my haircut, I don't think I'd be good into that. You know what I mean? I think I'd be honest. Now I'm gonna do a poem I forgot. I'm in the flat. I'm asking for milk. I forgot the rest. Thank you very much.
Osman Shibli, everyone! And let's see the reverse of that pen, this time with the material of Osman Shibli. Welcome back to the stage, Verity Sharpe!
We got the haircut thing bang on. Hi, I'm Osman. And and I am Osman, or Osman for the brown people. I'm from Qatar, and it's hot, but you guys haven't even seen the sun. I've been told that I should go to a beach in Britain. People tell me I should go to Southend-on-Sea. I can tell you, Southend-on-Sea, brilliant day out, but the palm trees there do look like they'll ask you for spare change. I don't have a TV licence, because no, I do have a TV licence. I think I'm the only person with a TV licence. And because no one told me that you didn't have to get one. No one told me it was the last part of the crumbling welfare state. That's for all the lefties in the room. Yeah. I went to university and I studied rugby social. Rugby socials sound really violent and homoerotic. Something about a ball sack. There was, yeah, so we both had ball sack jokes. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I played hockey at school. It was for the socks, to be fair. I really like the socks. In Pakistan, I lived in a straw house. And then in Qatar, I lived in a stick house. And now I live in a brick house. People say lots of weird shit to me after gigs. And someone came up to me and said, "I'm your mother." And to be quite honest, I wish someone would do that because I am looking to get adopted. Is anyone looking for a 27-year-old stand-up comedian to support financially? There doesn't have to be an emotional thing. Okay. And we should cull racist babies. Thank you. I've been Osman Shibli.
Welcome, Verity Sharpe, everybody! And on to our final pen. This time, welcome back to the stage with the material of Nick Adamson. Give it up for Lee Hudson!
Hello. I'm terrible at sex because of the Bible. That's what I'm blaming it on. Never once used my own initiative, ever. I learned about the clip later in life, which hasn't helped me at all. And I'm out there trying to fucking punch it, headbutt it, all kinds of stuff, and none of it works. I've never once thought about putting my tongue on it, ever, fucking ever. I'm just there, fucking hitting it. Like, come on, why don't you come? It's just not working. Yeah. I'm very religious. I have a degree in biblical studies. And again, that's why, sex disgusts me, quite frankly. I found out about glory holes recently. What a sacrilegious name that is. There is only glory in God, not through putting your penis through a hole for a stranger to suck upon. Wow. No, not for me, thank you. For a Hail Mary every time I even hear the mention of porn. Jesus. There we go. Did you know there's a lot of jizz in the Bible? And not just stuck between the pages. There's actually jizz. In the stories. I didn't know this until I properly got into it, but I've got a degree in it, so trust me, it's all true. Did you know, David actually took down Goliath by firing jizz in his eye? That's how he took him down. That's what happened there. Jesus, he didn't die and get put in a tomb. He was in that cave wanking. That's what happened. And he came so much that he stuck the door shut. That's why he was disappeared for 3 days. Is this a religious crowd or something? Have I offended you all? What is going on here? But that's what he was doing. He was just wanking for 3 days straight. He was gooning, for any of you people that have turned me online. Jesus was gooning and then he came back. Oh my God, if this goes out on YouTube, I'm fucked. I'm gonna get the Westboro Baptist Church are coming for me after this. And I hope Nick will protect me, because he is the strongest Christian I've ever seen. He's got dreamy arms. Oh dear. You know, there's some people who they call God Daddy. Yeah, I don't get that one. There's multiple ways to get into heaven. It sounds like that's one of them. I think I'll end it there before I get cancelled by the church. Thank you. Bye.
Lee Hudson! Let's welcome back to say the final performance, this time with Lee Hudson's material. Give it for Nick Adamson!
Don't let my kind eyes and gentle beard fool you. I'm a real creep. I love watching people do stuff. Like I was at the airport the other day. I got to creep on people who were standing right next to me. Oh. This fucking idiot had his neck pillow on so he couldn't see me hiding behind it. Oh man. Usually I gotta be like in a bush with my dick out, but I could just full on just watch it. And he was like, oh, and family doesn't respect me. I was like, yeah, they don't fucking respect you. With your little weak neck. Of course they don't respect you, puss. Oh. Love being a creep. Oh, and at the airport, there's one time I saw this childless couple look like they were going to Disneyland. I was disappointed, no kids. If you remember my earlier set. No kids with them at all. So disappointed, disgusted, even. Ugh, the worst. Who knows if they were going to Disneyland? I stopped watching once I didn't see anything below their waists. I wish I wasn't so creepy though. I had a girl break up with me one time because of the belt I wore. Had too many flashlights on it and binoculars, because I'm creeping all the time. No, I like women with eczema. Damn, give me them crummy women. It's not crumbs in my bed, it's skin. Have I mentioned how much I like to creep, guys? Like, I love it. So, I go to raves to creep, but I'm getting too old. My freaking white hair and my beard's giving me away, man. People are seeing me in the crowd. Oh, God. It's so hard now. They're like, why is that mouth drooling just in the darkness? My favorite movie is American Pie because it has my favorite scene where a guy films someone to secretly upload it online. 101 creeper right there. Oh, love it. Guys, I drive a lot for comedy. It's tough. I just watch people drive in the left lane, middle lane, all lanes, just drive in front of me. I drive so slow, I just let everyone get in front of me. Like, let me see the back of your heads and imagine just licking your neck. I mentioned I'm a creep. I love the straight flag. Straight flag's great, all black. Helps me hide in the toilets while people piss on me. Because I'm a creep. Guys, I've been Lee Hudson. Thank you so much. I'll be watching you in your sleep tonight. Bye!